Hello and welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath, intuitive card reader, and a visionary as well. I'm here today to do the monthly reading for the sign of Libra, my rising sign, and for the month of October 2018. This is 2 days late, but whatever. Before I begin, I'm burning today. It's the first time trying this candle from intuitivecandles.com is Dragon's Lair. And it's very nice, very lovely scent. I haven't pulled the reveal yet from it. For those that are new, intuitivecandles.com. These are beautiful 100% soy-based candles that have a nice clean burn, 40 plus hours, just about every scent you can think of. And then the wax melts down, and you're left with this beautiful reveal. All kinds of really nice stuff. Like there's a tree of life there in the teardrop. You know, chakras, right? Pendulums. Every pendulum I have came from the candles. Every one. And then the caged stones. You get these in every stone. But they're beautiful. Go to intuitivecandles.com. Still running a 10% off as far as I know. Promo code is BOFF10. It stands for Bay of Fundy Fortunes 10. You get 10% off your order. It's intuitivecandles.com. I don't own the company. I just promote it. And it's burning now, and it's beautiful. All right, let's get your shuffle up here, Libra. Let's see what October is going to hold. For those that are new, it's a 5-card spread. First card is the overall energy for the month of October. I've got some cards facing the wrong way. I don't know how that happened. 5-card spread. First card is overall energy. Second card is finances, wealth. Third card, your hearth, your home, your love. Fourth card, your challenges, should there be any, for the month of October. Your fifth card is your message from Spirit. These are general readings, and what does that mean? What that means is it's not a personal reading just for you. You're not the only person watching. These are general, so may resonate with you, may not resonate at all. You can shut me off and go, I didn't connect a damn word she said. None of that was for me. Because it was a general reading. You want it for you. Well, that requires a private reading. I don't do pop-outs, you guys know that, right? Unless they do something unusual. But if you're wondering here, there you go. Passion. Venus is going retrograde in a couple days. I'm going to cut the deck here and consult with Lilith. Pull you guys down. As this deck stands, at the top 5 cards, the cards that are meant for this monthly general reading for October 2018 are these, the cards that are meant for the Libra general reading. First time I've used her today. She's just waking up. I'd like to have a bit more faster or a wider swing, please. Are these Libra's cards? The top 5 cards as this deck stands. I need to feel that little... There it is. Alright. Okay, that's good enough for me. It didn't sway to a no at all, so... Alright. So... Here we go. Your overall energy, Libra. Oh my God. Oops. This is my #1 guy, and I just had, with 2 other people, a very long conversation about my main man. Just not 10 minutes ago. And I'm like, I gotta go because I got work to do. We just had a long conversation. Boys, when the universe is speaking here, right, well, to me directly right now, this is a fantastic card. What a great month for you, Libra. Your overall energy, you kidding me? Wow. Oh dear. Where are we with these? There. Oh, man. My cards got mixed up. All right, I'm going to give the remaining... I'm going to pick 4 brand new cards. I'm really sorry about this, guys, the hold up here. I do enough with holding up with the smudges and the candles, and let's see. thought I seen more further down. Yeah. No. Oh, okay. Let me shuffle and pull 4 more, and we'll do it again. I'm going to leave the Magician out, though. There's no way in hell I'm putting him back. But the way the day's been going, it wouldn't surprise me one bit if he showed up again. So, come on. I want 4 cards. I want a placement for health and wealth. I want a placement for hearth, home, and love. The challenges, should there be any, and the message from Spirit. One run through. I'm clumsy today. I just can't seem to get it together here. Oh, come on. I really don't believe in doing that to these cards because it really puts a lot of wear and tear. But on the other hand, you want a really, really, really hot shuffle to make sure that they're getting mixed properly. I'm going to cut the deck again. Okay, Lilith, one more time. As this deck stands at the top 4 cards, the remaining 4 cards that are meant for this monthly reading for October 18th for Libra. Yes or no? She always vibrates. My other ones don't do that, but she does. So the remaining 4 cards, the top 4 cards as this deck stands, are the cards that are meant for the Libra reading. Could I just get a bit more of an fair, wider swing, faster swing, anything, so I can feel the pull? All right, good enough. Thank you. Again, it didn't even sway to anything other than all right. Next card, your wealth and finances. 9 of Wands, defense. 3rd card, hearth and home, love. Queen of Swords, resilience. What a mixed bag. I'm so glad this one came up, though. Boys, that lessens the degree of what's going to go down through the month. Not as intense. And the challenges, and if it's 7 of Wands, endurance, you're going to have the staying power to get through the month and do what needs to be done. And your message from Spirit. Oh my. Okay. Here's Venus in action. Going retro. Sometimes it means it means all kinds of, it can mean all kinds of things with Venus going retro. It's just that where it's known as the planet of passion and love. Going retro can sometimes mean too, with Venus, old flames coming back from the past. Makes sense? Makes sense to me. So we're here, we're looking at the Magician, card number 1. Card number 1. Look at that. He's my favorite guy. He's an energy that is an unbelievable energy when this card shows up. He proved it to me by turning up in this reading after this big long debate about the Magician. He brings an energy. And it's the universe pushing this forward, giving us a little nudge to remind us of our own inner power. And along with the inner power is power of manifestation. Creating what it is that you want, creating the life that you want. If you visualize it, if you can see it, then you can hold it in your hand. That's a quote out of The Secret, the book The Secret, unquote. Sometimes, and we had this part of this discussion I brought up, sometimes the universe, you're feeling it, you want to manifest, and sometimes the universe says no. Snips it off, cuts the power for reasons unknown to us, because it's for our own well-being. And most of the time, you know what, the universe is just like a very wise parent, because we'll manifest something, it may not be really good for us, and it's like a child falling down, scraping its hands and knees. The universe knew this was coming, but there was a lesson to be learned. Damn, we better learn the lessons too. You just go into that Groundhog Day effect, just going over and over and reliving the same mistakes. This kind of thing. This energy is here to help you. Stay on the straight, the clear, the narrow, without getting sidetracked, without getting thrown off, without giving up. He's wonderful. This card shows up if there's something that any of you Libras have been wishing for, wanting for, desiring. This is a real good sign that things are going to go the way you want them to go. But you need to take action now, all right? Through the first 2 weeks of October, I'm hearing this is when this energy is going to be most prominent for you to manifest what it is that you want. If you don't know how to manifest, you don't know about the law of attraction, I recommend grabbing the book, The Secret, or looking for it online. You might find the movie on YouTube, but it does. It's very empowering. But look up law of attraction. Even Google that, and you'll see. But anyways, now's the time. And if you put into action now, whatever it is you want, you're going to win here. New enterprises come with this. I always write down the advice and the keywords out of the book for this deck. Not every deck comes with that. And I love the keywords and I love the advice. It condenses it and says, this is what you need to focus on. These are the important points. New enterprises. That could mean a new job, a new project that's going to bring money in for you, money-wise. Feeling of satisfaction as well. Pride. I just heard, be showing your work to the world. This is different. That's what I just heard for somebody. A lot of support. There's travel involved for some as well. Communications are going to run real high. But also to note, I always reinforce this, just like there's 4 seasons in most parts of the world. My part of the world there is. We got the 4 representations here. We've got cups, which represents water, emotions, love. And so he's giving you the tool to work in that department of your life. Next one is rods, staves, sticks, wands, whatever you want to call them. All about practical things and starting new things, initiatives, starting a new business, changing your money flow, working with your money flow, purchasing things, all practical things like buying a new home, a new vehicle, this sort of a thing, and risk-taking. It represents taking a lot of risks that maybe you wouldn't normally do, but with this guy on your side, you might toy with the idea. Then we've got swords here. And oh yes, and also the wands, it's all about passion. So a lot of passion going on. There's a fire fueling your desires, your wants, your needs. And then we have swords here. And swords are things about the mind. These are plannings. You're planning things. You're making your bucket list. You're weighing over options. You've got decisions to make. You're looking at that. You're really doing a lot of exam. The brain does that. We do that. We examine everything right to death. There's a lot of that that's going to be going on. You've got some decisions and choices to deal with. And then we have the coins, deniers, pentacles, which of course is all about, number 1, money, and it's all about creativity, covering both areas here. This is good all the way around. I don't want to oversell him because there's, time and all that. Second card here, 9 of Wands for you guys, Libra, and feeling the passion of being defensive here, or being on the defense. And with it being a 9, 9s in tarot all about intensity. I'm sorry, I'm a Libra rising, so come on, I'm affected too. So I get the right to laugh and go, oh Jesus, what the hell does that mean? What does that mean? Jeez. Feeling very protective. That goes without saying with the prompt being about defense here. But you're being protective about everything, Libra. And some of you, this may only be 1, maybe 2 people. You're holding on to the past out of fear. There's something there you won't let go of. You need to analyze that. You need to take a look at that and ask yourself why. And how different would your life be if you let it go? If you just let it go. Be honest with yourself. You can shut yourself off. You don't want to hear the truth, but be honest with you. Some self-examination going on there. You're also, your advice is to protect what is yours, and also to free up some mental space for your future. sit down and look at security at the long term for when you're not working, you retire, whatever. Now's the time to do that. You sit and you look and you plan ahead, because this all has to do with financial security right here, right now, with this card. It's all about financial security. Start a bucket list if you don't have one. All right? Or maybe revise a current bucket list. After you crunch your numbers and you do an estimation on where you think you're going to be in 20 years in the financial sense as far as security goes. Keywords here, determination and challenges. Sacrifices. In Libra, you'll be ready to do that. Libra has no problem making sacrifices to meet the congenial end that they're hoping for, if it means cutting things out. A lot of hard work. You're ready for that, though. But get rid of the rigidity and the fear. You need to not be so uptight, Libra. Stop, whatever that is that you're holding on to the past out of fear. Let it go. Really analyze that one and say, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? You know, look at yourself as your own best friend standing back looking at you. What would one of your friends tell you? The ones that are brutally honest. Be that way with yourself. And don't be so rigid about everything. Life is all about fluidity. Life is about change. Wonderful changes. Change doesn't mean bad, so get over that, Libra, okay? All right, and it just shows you being really smart. You're trying to be, making the attempt about your financial future. It's very smart. There's never a bad time to do that. And you can make revisions as you go. It's not written in stone unless you trot off to the bank and you start, you know, getting in on these, you know, retirement packages and this kind of a thing, so. And now we've got the Queen of Swords. She's a force to be reckoned with. She always is. Resilience is her name. Nothing knocks this lady down. This is in your hearth, your home. This is something coming close. One of the overall meanings of this card is your own personal strength of character. I'm hearing, how much are you going to put up with? Where's your stamina? Check yourself. You're being told to check yourself for your own level of stamina. But you know what I'm hearing? You're probably going to shortchange your estimation, because what I'm hearing for you from the universe is this. It doesn't matter about personal limitations. The universe says you're going to be able to endure anything that gets thrown at you during the month of October. You are strong. You are strength. You do have your integrity, Libra. That's all in order. That's not a problem. Just one moment. Some people are you're going to be showing a new side to yourself, Libra, the other side of who you are. This other side, because Libras are all about, why can't we all just get along? They don't like arguments and discord or any of that. Libra's all about making sure everybody's happy. Libra loves to please people. They're a people pleaser as well. Something's going to cause you to showing this other side of yourself. But what it's going to do in the long, this is the stern side. This is the serious side. This is, I am not messing around here kind of side. This is going to stop now. It's another side to Libra, the authoritative side. Bit of an authoritarian. I can't say it. What this is going to do for you, Libra, and this is in your closer circle, because this is your hearth, your home, all right? Anything like that, this is your close circle of humans in your life. You're always so easygoing and soft, and now here's this other side. And what you're going to do, you're going to shock everybody at first. They're going to be, where the hell did that come from? You know? Basically, you're going to gain the respect, a lot more respect of a few people that are in your circle. And maybe didn't respect you as much as they should have to begin with. This shows making decisions and choices too. And also shows a decision may be made about your home life as well. Something going on. Something going on at home. There's a slow energy moving in that's going to bring about some changes, right, literally, in the heartbeat of your life within your home. I'm not sure what that is. 7 of Wands, endurance. You get the power. Yes, you do. Oh, yes, you do. A lot of hope for the end result of different projects. Some of you may have on the go contracts, jobs, creative work, coming to and seeing it through to the end. And it's not been easy for some of you. It's been really rough. And for some reason, this is for people that had an end goal in sight. Right? I want to finish this contract. Boom, can't wait till it's done. But you're meticulous about detail. It's taking a little bit longer, but that's a good thing. It's taking a little longer, a little more hard work. But in the end, you got the endurance to see it through. For those of you that are kind of like stuck in the middle, trying to move forward, it's coming, don't worry. This card sometimes can find you fighting for your personal relationships as well. But you have to remember, I don't care how it hurts to breathe. I hate to be cold-hearted. I'm not. But when you're heartbroken or someone's betrayed you or left you, whether you're separated, right? It can hurt to breathe. But that's no reason to let go of your own integrity. I know what a broken heart is. Like, you feel like, how am I going to survive this? I feel like I'm dying inside. And it's overwhelming. But this, when it comes to your integrity, don't go nuts. Don't go crazy. You keep your dignity and your integrity about you. There's your defense, and that's going to be your endurance to get you through where you need to be. But you need to go through these things. The heartbreak, the pain, all of that, so that you can heal. I'm not one to say, shut up and dry those tears and get over it. I'm not like that. I'm the type to say, go into your own little shell, lick your wounds, cry your eyes out, punch a pillow, punch a wall, whatever. Get that horrible pain, the worst of it off, and because it's an energy. It needs to flow. If you don't release it, it's going to keep moving around inside of you looking for a way out. You've got to release it if that means talking to somebody. Whatever works for you. Allow yourself to feel the pain. Be your own best friend. Feel sorry for yourself. For a few days, just don't get stuck there. Integrity and dignity. Be clear in all your communications and negotiations here is your message. And the rest of this message is if you have to take the high moral ground, you take the higher moral ground. Always, always, always. You're not going to do something shady or something that feels wrong. All right? Your key words are defense and protection, opposition, territory, force, and resistance. These two cards really go well together. Look, all three of them actually, because look, your money one was defense, right? Defense, resilience, and endurance. Beautifully, beautifully written. Last card, message from Spirit. Big changes coming up, maybe in the romantic sector. Sometimes this card doesn't always represent lovers because it is the lover's card. But similar situations. Maybe not so much in a relationship for some of you, but in other ways. But anyway, there it is. Right there. So we're looking here at some of you are looking at your commitments and looking into the future. And some of you want to have future plans, but you can't make them alone. So that's an issue for you, whoever's on the other side of that, if you're, your partner. Some of you may be questioning your future with somebody like this. Some things are on your bucket list and they're not going for it at all. And you're like, but I've been planning this for long before I met you. And I'm not going to give up on that. That could cause some friction there. In the body language, in the artistry of this card, he's holding on to her. He's got his fin wrapped around hers. He's got her with both hands holding her in one position. She, on the other hand, is stabilizing herself by one hand on his back, and the other one is literally pushing off. She won't look at him. He's saying, talk to me, and she's saying, I'm done. No, not talking to you. He's going, look at me. Look at me. Not even looking at you. The first chance she gets, she's pushing off, and she's gone. She's had enough. She's had enough. Yeah, that'll apply to somebody, male or female. You've had enough. Enough is enough. On the other side of that, if it affects you, you're feeling hugely misunderstood. And you're begging for them to look at you, to listen to you, just hear what I've got to say. Right? The Spirit wants you to remember. This is your overall energy. Don't forget card number 1 here. Don't forget this card. Applies to everything you do. Every thought, every wish, every desire. Maturity comes to the forefront here, as well as dedication. Questioning. Where do I lay my loyalty? Where do I lay my... I don't know what that's all about, because it's just coming right out of left field. I'm just hearing that. Somebody saying, I don't know where my loyalties lie anymore. One of you is saying that. Emotions come to the forefront with this card. Separation. Decisions to be made. Long-term stuff. These are long-term decisions. You need to really analyze where you're at. Please don't forget. He's ruling. It lessens the degree of these cards. You're going to be in more control this month of your own destiny. Well, not your destiny's pre-written. It's written in concrete. It's just what it is. It's all that we just talked about this. It's all the stuff in between that we tend to not think about or even consider until something goes wrong. And destiny moves in, and that's where all your lessons are learned. That, my dear Libras, that was your monthly reading for October 2018. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you got something from it. Also, if you're interested in having a private reading with me, the information for that is found down below this video window in the Show More section. I only got one email. Grab it and send it off, and we'll take it from there. Thank you very much. So, you can find us on Facebook, Bay of Fundy Fortunes, under groups. We are a closed and private group. You are all welcome to join us there. It's a very relaxing atmosphere. Very relaxing. Very accepting. It doesn't matter what part of the world you hail from, you're going to be welcomed in. And if anybody else is ever looking for me, and if you don't find me right here, you'll find me walking down at the cove, on the beach, along the water's edge, that hold the highest, mightiest tides, literally, on the whole planet. The beautiful and the bountiful Bay of Fundy. No matter where you find me, the bay's a pretty big place, chances are. You always catch me waiting on the next change of tide. Keep the peace inside so you can share the love out to your fellow human beings. Smile at someone today, you might make their day. Happy October.